full 5-foot radius. I go here. That's 1, 2, 3. Doesn't even hit his own men. Perfect. You watch as the man once more, and as he runs down the docks, you can hear the impacts. And the only thing that it can remind you of is of almost a cart rambling down a road at high speed. As the weight behind each footstep is unimaginably heavy, causing the planks beneath him to creak and almost like slightly break with each step. And you watch as he reaches a full sprint. He puts 2 hands on the ground and again does that massive leap, soaring through the air and landing right next to Rupert, Maeve, and Rictus, all of which upon impact immediately take 5 damage as the ground around him just bursts into rubble, and he almost Doomfist style lands into a crater, causing everyone within 5 feet to take damage. And luckily, none of his own men suffer the consequences. Let's take a look. So far, he has only seen one person actually kill someone. So I think he's gonna go for Rictus this turn. You see, he's not armed. He is bare-knuckled, no weapon, doesn't look like he's wearing armor. And he just looks down at you. And this man's a staggering probably 7'1", 7'2". Literally double Rictus's height as he looks down and doesn't even like wind up the punch, just from his natural landing state, goes for an upper punch on you.
Be at a disadvantage as Rupert tries to deflect that attack since this is a new round.
It's not for you. He only gets that reaction on your turn, and you're right after him.
Gotcha.
It's not on the round, it's on your turn where you get your reactions back.
Okay.
He is going to go ahead and make the uppercut. That is... that is a 24 to hit.
Yes.
I assume that hits is going to be... Nice. That is 14 points of damage. And I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
My gosh, okay. Strength.
Don't forget your bardic inspiration.
You do have bardic inspiration, if you'd like to use it. 19! Rictus takes the fuck... Rictus, an absolute fucking menace coming out here swinging. Gets a first kill. This hulking 7'1" man, literally bowing his body to the ground so he can get an uppercut on your chin, connects with your chin, but you turn away just enough that it actually slides instead of carrying you up. Instead of you getting knocked up 10 feet in the air, you manage to hold your ground and just glance off the blow and kind of stagger to one side before recovering. Next punch is going to go for... I think I'm going to go for Rupert next. That's going to be...
He's going to punch the mechanical monkey.
He's going to punch the shit out of the mechanical monkey. That's a natural 20.
Oh no!
That is going to be a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm actually going to do this here to save me time rolling.
I'm going to intercept.
Sure. That would be advised. 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Reduced by...
Low rolls. We love those.
Plus my proficiency bonus, of course. That is 9. It's reduced by 9
So you get 11 points of damage to
Rupert. Okay.
And that is the end of his turn. But before the end of his turn, he is going to look at the group of you. And you're going to hear this very, like... Maeve immediately picks it up. The rest of you can give me an insight or intelligence check if you like. A very heavy draconian accent. You hear, "What exactly are you doing here? What is your purpose? State it now, or the next one's going to hurt even more." Nada. No idea.
Nope.
All right, that does end his turn. Is Rictus.
Oh man. Can I like talk to the guy, or is that is it
If you
an
have a
action to
short quip,
talk?
you can
Or is
respond.
it
It
free?
can be a short response, just anything that you could say within a few seconds time.
Who are you?
Looks back towards you. I am the one that is asking the questions.
Damn.
Hmm. Can I tell like what? This is gonna sound weird, but what he's wearing, is it like armor, heavy armor, leather armor,
No, it does not look like this man is wearing any armor at
any
all.
kind of armor?
He's wearing
Okay.
a very like almost tight, uh, it's like a tight cloth woven out of material you're not quite familiar with. Um, it doesn't look like any armor you've ever seen before. Maeve, you can go ahead and give me actually a history check though. Say history check with advantage.
Shit. This is my uncle that I'm getting ready to fucking fight or some shit. Fucking 14.
14? Yeah, no. It won't get you a whole lot, but we'll tell you what this is. The common practice of defeating a Drake in your specific world that you've understood, is to not waste a single bit of the kill. And while some have very strong scales, some dragons have a little bit more malleable scales. This looks like it is a shirt that you yourself have not owned yourself, but your grandparents have worn in the past sometimes. It is a draconically enforced silk robe. This one far less robe and far more sports athletic shirt, but still draconically enhanced. As you can see, small bits of almost look like encrusted diamonds you'd be shimmering off the chest of it. You realize very quickly they are not stones; those are scales. You recognize that, Rictus. You can make me a flat history check. I'm actually gonna say a disadvantage history check because this has nothing to do with your line of work.
Okay. With the modifier or without the modifier?
Oh, with your modifier, for sure.
Okay.
14?
Mhm.
Yeah, no. You know that the shirt definitely is not any form of armor that you know of, but it definitely
Okay.
looks like it has a little bit of protection, or at least a little bit more than what you'd see if just not wearing anything.
Okay. Excuse me. After hearing his response, Rictus is just gonna swing right on back with his hammer.
Go for it. Swing away, my friend. Ooh, 20 hits.
30, 20.
Get it.
At 20, dirty.
Yeah.
11 points of bludgeoning.
11 points.
Dang, he's
As the
Nice.
mace hits off of his large frame, you watch as the guy that you hit before folded so quick.
Mhm.
When you impact, impact goes through for sure, definitely hits him. Does not do as much damage as you hoped, as you watch
Right.
him barely phased by this.
Okay. And then Rupert will take a swing at him as well.
Go for it.
That probably won't.
13 hits, but does not get past the armor to do damage.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
Gotcha. It is the enemy's turn. First off, I need to go ahead and make 4 con saves. It'd be 4d20 plus 1. Oh, holy shit. 2 succeed, and 2 fail. Hell yeah. Going in order, orange succeeds, green fails. Let me go ahead and put a little coughing smoke icon on them. Yellow succeeds, and the bloodied pink fails.
If they're in the
God.
cloud, either way, they take 1d6 fire damage.
Ooh, very importantly, go ahead and roll that for me, please, because that, depending on how high you roll, that could just outright kill one of them.
Another one.
Nope, still alive.
Ah.
Gotcha. Okay. So green and pink cannot take actions on this turn. They will get out of the cloud and they will move to the side here. Pink is actually going to just cycle around towards you, as you have just made his life a living hell. And yellow is gonna go ahead. Unaffected, still has his action. Is going to just sidestep over here to the side of Maeve. And orange is gonna move to the top of the cloud, right here. Green is gonna move out to the bottom, still coughing and hacking. Yellow's gonna take an attack on Maeve real quick. Not disadvantage, not advantage, just straight roll. That is an 18, but that doesn't hit because you're
Doesn't-
fucking literal wall. Orange is gonna go ahead and take a crossbow shot at Mustang. That is gonna be 16 to hit.
That does hit.
16. That is gonna be
Well,
excuse me, 8
actually,
points.
as a reaction, could I do cutting words?
For sure. Go for it.
Right. That is what we will do. Let me.
What's your AC?
15. So either way, it doesn't
Gotcha.
hit.
Well, if you roll a 1, it will still hit.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Go ahead and roll just in case. And for literally anything on the die but a 1.
A 2.
Just enough.
Close.
We'll take it. The arrow goes through. What is the word that you say that causes this man to be distracted?
I'm gonna tell him that he's as ugly as a mud fence.
You hear from behind the helm. Mother says I'm very pretty. Bolt goes firing off in the distance. Hits a crate behind you. Does not impact. The rest are, though, completely unaffected by this. Gonna go ahead and make their way over. Gonna start getting around town. He can make it over hither. And purple is gonna start over here, just on the edge of the cloud. He's gonna double dash actually, so he can make his way over to Maeve right here. Perfect. Okay. Purple is gonna go ahead and light up a staff, and is gonna go ahead and cast Firebolt on Rupert. Actually, you know what? He really only has line of sight on Mustang and Rictus. He's gonna go ahead and man, I think he's gonna go for Rictus because Rictus is the only one that's actually damaged somebody so far. I'm pretty sure, or actually killed somebody. Excuse me. That is gonna be 12. These guys are rolling like shit.
Oof.
Fuck yeah. And red uses action to dash. Blue is going to go ahead and take a normal crossbow attack at Maeve. And that is going to be... Oh, they have such a low modifier, so it feels good when they roll well, but I know it's still not going to hit because of your bullshit. That is just a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 exactly it?
You're fucking with me.
I'm not. I'm already using my reaction for the Rupert.
Did you not? Oh, yeah, you didn't shield. You used interception instead. The luckiest man alive. Let's see how much blue actually does, if anything. Well, okay, that's decent. 7 points of piercing damage. As an arrow somehow, for a miracle, hits through the helm and just kind of lands into your... it just like grazes the cheek. W. That is all that they can do.
At the end of their turn, I'm taking legendary action.
Oh shit. Go for it. What'd you like to do?
I am going to, seeing we're getting surrounded, I'm going to go ahead and grasp the blade a bit tighter and use my channel divinity for sacred weapon. The blade is going
Fuck
to
yeah.
light up. I believe it's. I can't
10
believe it.
feet dim light, 10 feet bright light, I think.
All right.
I'm just gonna do 20 feet just to make
Sorry,
it nice.
20. It's 20 bright, 20 dim.
20 bright, 20 dim. Gotcha. We're just gonna bop that on. And you know what? We'll just make it the full 40 foot. Just because it's fun. Go for it. Sure. The dock
Yeah.
now fully illuminated. As a beacon lights up the night. What do you do?
Start of her turn, she's going to reply back in Draconic and say, "You're here, kill heralds who nearly killed us. If you fit that description, then we are here to kill you."
Oh.
Cool. What was the first bit again? I heard the last bit, but you were a little quiet at the start.
We are here to kill heralds that tried to kill us. If you fit that description, we're here to kill you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. Go ahead. Go ahead and make me one. Go ahead and just make me a general charisma check. And if you'd like to try and intimidate, you can 100% make me intimidation check.
Cool. General charisma. Is this? He's not a commoner, but are the rest of them commoners? Or
This is not for them. This is just for him. So it's not
Okay,
plus
cool.
5.
All right. So this is flat charisma we're dealing with here.
The other's like, ooh, I really like this person all of a sudden.
At an advantage, that's 19. I am gonna go ahead because I feel this is an important thing. Go ahead and use the bardic inspiration that was provided to me.
Let's go.
Sure.
That's a D6.
Yes.
Correct. D6.
So you're allowed to do the talking one more time.
23.
23? Correct. Gotcha. And then intimidation check?
Yep. One I am not proficient in. Again, not advantage, but fucking 13.
13.
You also
Um,
have a talisman.
That's the intimidation
I
fail.
will- Yeah, I will tell you right now, even with the max roll on that, you are not going to hit the DC.
Okay.
So might want to save that for something else. But the first charisma check, you see he turns away from Rictus and looks towards you. And you hear him reply back in Draconic. I did not know his sister was in town. If we find ourselves on opposite sides, so be. I follow my mission. I know the monarch. It's not yet smitten me down.
So is this
If you
him?
will say, oh, excuse me, what were you saying?
Oh no! Please finish. I didn't know you just did that. Please finish, please.
Sure. Yeah. He takes a slight pause and looks at you, kind of cocks his head. To see if smiting you down will change his opinion of us.
But he still wants to fight, but it's a different.
Yeah, no, for sure. The first charisma check was him trying to understand how close of a draconian relative you were, and him for sure now understanding that you are one of the Damballa, and one of the loved ones of the monarch, has fully accepted that if he commits what is basically a crime against the monarch's family, he's willing to accept that burden and consequence
Dang.
if you're gonna start this fight with
Damn.
him. So, like, the other guards, and I'll give you this because you did roll extraordinarily high. Like, the other guards do not seem this intense. Like, it was literally just you walked up, called them out for being heralds, and they said like, "Oh shit, we need to capture them and find out what the fuck they're doing." This guy has a completely different vibe. This guy looks like he was already like ready to throw hands no matter who you were. And now that he's found out that you're a draconian, more than willing to continue to do so, just has a bit more respect towards you. At least that's what you can feel in this moment.
Maeve is going to attempt one last little statement, see how it responds to it.
Go for it.
She's going to say, I will more than happily give you a fight, as is the way of our people. Tell your men to stand down, and it can be just between us.
Oof, 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 oof. This can be an extraordinarily high persuasion check. You can 100% make it, I will tell you. This will take your action to do so. Because this is you essentially ending the overall combat, but changing it into a one-on-one of a more respectful duel. However, if you fail this by more than 10, a not so great result will be on top of this.
Ooh, all right. What DC am I looking at here?
You are looking to be a DC 23 persuasion.
So if I get 13,
So you have whatever your normal roll is, and if you fail, you have whatever chance that you get. I think it's a D4 from Kipley's talisman.
Yeah.
So go for it. One chance. If you
Big
like.
money, big money, big money. Come on, let's fucking go, Maeve. I need you right now.
Just really don't want to see a low roll here.
Okay,
12?
I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration. The
Use
last
inspiration.
one I
Go
had.
ahead. Roll again.
Yeah.
For sure. Last
All right.
inspiration.
Fuck.
From a
Come
12
on.
to
Fucking hell.
18.
Nice.
Even with the maximum roll, that's not going to get you there.
Oh.
Unless someone else has something that they can do. I don't think so.
I do not.
But you didn't fail by 10, so that's good. That is really good for you. However, you watch as he turns back to you and replies in Draconic. I do not see the merit in doing so at this time. For I currently have the advantage. I can see your game, sister. However, I am not willing to play.
She'll just smirk and Draconic reply, fair enough.
I will say that is your bonus action instead of your action.
Cool.
Because it was short enough that it was worth it. Worth a try.
Cool.
Worth a try, for sure.
Worth a try. So I'm gonna attack him.
Go for it.
Swing away.
Fight me. No.
Swing
Well, fuck
away,
you.
Meryl. Swing away.
Oh my god.
16.
Fuck me. 16. Yeah.
You watch as the blade looks like it's close to getting through, but gets stuck on the actual shirt, unable to pierce through the scales. And he just smirks at you with the most like comfortable looking man who's like, normally when you hit someone with a sword, even if it doesn't hit, they're like, oh shit, like tries to dodge it. He takes it and just looks so happy of what you've decided to do. Perfect. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Awesome. And your turn legendary action. He is going to go ahead and take a fist slam. I need you, Rupert, Rictus, and Pink Guy. Oh, excuse me. I need everybody in a 5-foot radius, which is all of these guys, to go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh, I think the thing that I'm not good at. Cool.
Right.
This is on
I'm gonna
their
use-
end.
Oh, no.
Dex. They're a
I'm
little
using
better at dex.
inspiration.
Oh
Holy
shit.
crap.
Oh shit. Only one pass.
I'm using an inspiration.
Go for it. 13 is a fail.
And I use my bardic inspiration to add to it.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay. And you said that's a D6.
You're looking for
Yes,
looking for
D6.
3 or higher here.
Okay.
DC 16.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
15.
my
Oh,
gosh.
that's
Maeve of a natural 1. Gotcha. Luckily this is not too bad. As he just once again lifts his fist to the sky, slams into the ground, rubble and shrapnel flies everywhere. You'll be taking 11 points of damage to all of those who fail. For those who succeed, you take half. You watch, despite him passing the save, as poor Pink Guy, who was hanging on to his poor life, gets blown to bits as a rock just pierces right through his helm, and you just see
Damn.
blood leaking out as he falls to the ground dead. Other two are
Brutal.
up, but have definitely taken a blow from this. But that is your turn, Mustang.
Sweet. Okay, I'm walking away. As in, I am going to get farther away from everybody. So
Where would you like
I'd
to
like
go?
to move my full movement, just like
Over
maybe
here?
to the right a little bit. Yeah, that seems like a good
Sure.
place to be.
For sure.
So
Gotcha.
we're going over there.
What would you like to do?
Okay, first things first. I think it might be. Far away is 90 feet from me. How far could I get this guy away from me if he were
90
to
feet, I
theoretically
believe, is at the
sail a
very end of
vortex
the. Yeah,
war?
it's towards the end of the dock right here.
How deep is the ocean there?
Like 20 to 25 feet.
He's pretty tall. He might
He's
drown. He
7
could
feet
drown in a
tall.
puddle.
Yeah, he's 7
He
feet.
could
It's not.
drown in
He's
a
not
puddle.
that big. However, the likelihood of him drowning in one round not too high. Dislocating him from the fight, 100% could get a whole lot of value.
Yes, that would be very fortunate if he managed to fail a Constitution saving
Six sail.
throw. I'm just
Does look
thinking
like he
about
is a
how
beefy
hard
boy.
so I'm thinking about how hard he's going to succeed because he's so beefy.
But hey, there's a chance. Again, high risk, high reward. If you're moving from the fight, you could very easily clean these guys up without the threat of this massive lad being there. Oh, whoops, actually took away the turn order.
But maybe he's not very smart.
What would you like to do?
Maybe
Do it.
Go
we
for
can hold the person.
it. You want to cast Whole Person on?
But what if he's not a person?
Choose one of them.
If
Either way, it's a second level spell slot. So I guess we're going to attempt to we'll vortex warp him.
Vortex Warp? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw. I'll be nice and do this in front of the board.
That means he's totally gonna have a crazy ass modifier.
Gonna show off.
It's not insane. 16. Which
Oh,
I think just beats your DC.
Oh,
Cool. That's your action. Bonus action?
bonus action, vicious mockery.
Can you do that as a bonus action?
I thought it's not a leveled spell, so I thought you could.
Unless it is a bonus action cantrip, you can't cast it as a bonus
Oh,
action.
okay. It's one action. Let me see what I have for a bonus action then.
I
guess
I believe just Bardic Inspiration.
yeah, we'll just hand out
or-
more bardics. We'll give another one
Sure.
to probably Maeve, since she's in the thick of it and she just got this guy's
Sure.
attention.
Cool. It is his turn again. Which at this point, you see him turn and look back towards Maeve, because you've like not fully turned away his attention from everybody else, but now you definitely have a vested interest. Oh, for sure, Rictus. Thank you for letting me know. That's important. For sure, you definitely see like he has a little bit more of interest in you, and you watch as he turns towards you and goes, "Your name. What was it again?" In Draconian.
Oh, okay. In Draconian, she'll reply, Maeve Dombolo.
Leave Dumbolo. And you see he slightly bows his head, which is like not like a full bow, but like you see kind of like nods slightly, acknowledging you, and goes, "My name is Isaac Verdon. May our fight be grand." And on his turn, he looks towards Rictus, and Rictus is no longer a threat. As Rictus went down, he is gonna go ahead and just ground pound the shit out of Maeve. Maeve, go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay, no, I'm going athletics.
And with advantage,
He has advantage.
you're gonna beat. Yeah, he is raging. So he definitely has advantage. Sorry about that. Just trying to get the advantage at the same time. You're gonna beat not a 34. You're gonna beat a 25.
Ah, damn. All right, cool. That is a
10.
Okay. Yeah.
For sure. You watch as he reaches out a massive burly hand towards you, grabs you by the throat, just bypasses the shield, nudges it away, grabs you by the throat, picks you up, and is gonna go ahead and on his second attack, gonna try and throw you. He can throw a creature with his little fun ability 3 times his strength modifier, which is in fact a +5 at 20. So he can throw you 15 feet. That is going to be right here. Perfect. So he's going to walk to the edge of the water. And it is half movement because he is dragging a creature, and a creature who is heavily armored. However, with a speed of 40, can get there no problem. And he's going to throw you 15 feet out into the ocean.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
And he, from there, I can, ooh, what level of badassery do I want this man to do? You roll a 23 on your charisma check. You said make it a duel. I think he's gonna fully commit to it. He's gonna bonus action leap into the water with you, and you're gonna immediately take another 5 points of damage, but you will both be in the water, currently at 20 feet underneath
You said 5?
the waves. What?
You said 5?
5 points of damage, yes.
Fucking thank God. Okay.
What did you think I said?
I have been waiting to use this fucking ability for so goddamn long.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a second. For sure. For sure. Fuck yes. Lands you, and you kind of like, as he lands, you're kind of like drifting underneath the water, slowly sinking, and he forces you to the ground by just putting a gorilla-sized fist into your chest, and you make contact with the ocean floor. That is his turn. It is their turn. They're just gonna go ahead and bypass the smoking cloud. Yeah.
Do I need to roll a save?
Oh, right. Excuse me. You're right after his turn. Yeah, go ahead and make me a death save. Death save throw, please.
Yeah, because Rictus and Rupert both went down after that last attack. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Oh.
Okay, I'll send you the. Yep, I just rolled it on my own. I'll send it to you.
Perfect. Yeah. In the meantime, they are going to go ahead. One of them, the orange one, is actually going to grab Rictus's body, and is going to put him in cuffs and start dragging him back. 5. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make him have an intelligence check, because he is one of the ones that's not yet gone through the fog. And let's see if he knows whether or not. Nope. He's gonna drag him for the fire.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead. I'm gonna have him roll a con save.
Me?
No. Here.
Oh. Okay.
It's a 10, so he cannot use his action on this turn. But go ahead and give me a 1d6 fire damage, and go ahead and mark off a death saving throw for Rictus. As he doesn't, he didn't see 4 points. Yikes! Yeah. Nice. Okay. He didn't see his companions get injured, so he doesn't know what happens inside the mist. He takes the 4 points as well as Rictus loses a death save. Purple's gonna go ahead over here, finally now within sight of Mustang, and is gonna go ahead and cast. He's gonna go ahead and cast command, and he's gonna look at your gun and say drop. Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. 11.
11. That is a fail. Is DC 13.
That's fucked up.
You drop your gun.
Okay.
It's right in front of you. He's gonna go ahead and walk up with his object interaction, pick it up, and walk back over here. You can make an attack of opportunity if you want. However, it has to be a melee attack, unless you have a feat like Warcaster, which I don't think you do.
I do not.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
I am going to grab my whip and attempt to grapple his ass.
Oh, using the wrangling feature? Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Go for it. Make me a whip attack.
How's a 17?
17 definitely hits. Cool. Give me the damage real quick. Just to make sure. I think you have to roll max to
6.
kill him. No, he is good. Still he bloodied, but not fully down. Cool. Let me quickly read off that feature. I remember to grapple a target or knock it prone. Cool, gotcha. So go ahead and give me a athletics check.
Just for hoping. Oh, damn, only a 9.
9. Cool. That is gonna force. He is not that great at athletics, but he
Oh, shit, but
does
he rolled
manage to
well.
break out of it. So he's not grappled, but the whip does crack him across the head, as he leaves with your gun. Very hurt, but not quite down. And as you are really the only one left on the battlefield, Red is gonna go ahead and run over to you. These guys are gonna go look for their boss because they just saw him run into the water, and have no line of sight on him. And this guy's severely hurt. He is gonna go ahead and run up, but not get within range. There's gonna be 2 attacks on Mustang. We're gonna be looking at a 9, a 15. And green is gonna use a crossbow on you. That's gonna be a natural 1. Go ahead and roll me a d20, Ash.
Okay.
On a 10 or higher, is gonna go hit the blue guy in front of him.
It's a 5.
Sails off in the distance, does not hit his own ally. I assume a 15 does not hit.
A 15 does actually hit.
Oh, okay. Well, at least one of them hits.
However,
That
I
is gonna
will use my
be-
reaction to hellishly rebuke him.
Oh gosh. Go ahead and roll that damage. That is gonna be for you 5
14.
points of piercing. 14 points?
Yeah.
You watch as blue guy throws a javelin, goes wide. Green shoots a crossbow, goes wide. Red runs at you for rapier, stabs you in the chest. Your chest blows up in flames, and he disintegrates.
I want to grab him like inescapable frenzy in Elden Ring and like look into his eyes.
Oh
and
god,
inhale
yeah. His helmet just
flames into his
melts. You can
body.
see the armor just melting and like slowly melding with his flesh. It is a horrific sight.
Then I'm gonna
fuck
look
yeah.
at the purple guy.
That is their turn. Maeve.
Ooh,
Under the water.
Yeah, under
What
the
is
water, feeling kind of like the pain rushing through. Something within her changes. Um, she is going to utilize her bonus action to go ahead and assume her machine of war.
Fuck yeah.
And he's going to, in the water, chuck the shield towards the dude. And within like a draconic frenzy of her own, is going to attempt to lash out.
Go for
Hopefully this hits. I pray to the gods above that this hits. She's two-handing this as well.
Two-hand and go for it.
Yeah. There's going to be a Better roll. 18.
18
Mhm.
just hits.
Putting a divine smite on this as well.
Go for it. Give me the normal damage first, and then give me the. Actually, wait. Is your blade magical?
It is with
Enter
sacred
the
weapon.
state. W. Let me see. Because his rage is not that of a barbarian's normal. Let me see. And non-magical weapons. Yeah, no. Go ahead and just give me in full.
Cool. The full damage is going to be. Don't fuck me here, please.
Pretty please.
27 points.
7
Oh.
points of damage.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Would you like to describe what that looks like? He is still up. That is a hefty blow.
Yeah, she so kind of like this draconic challenge that has been issued uh to her uh it awakens something in. She's gotten choke slammed, thrown into the water. But this overall damage, there's too much blood. She's wondering where her wife is. She doesn't know where she doesn't know where Pearl is. She's just frustrated and upset. She feels stupid because she said the wrong thing. And she's pretty sure that one of them may have died because she said the wrong thing. So all this frustration just piles up, and she
For sure.
charges the energy within the blade, striking into his chest past the draconic scales. And like the images of tiny draconic heads bite into this individual as it deals damage. And
Fuck
she
yes.
fucking terrifying.
As the blood kind of begins to pool out in the water, you see through this like cloudy, dirty mix a toothy and fanged smile emerge as he stares back at you in the water. Is that the end of your turn?
This.
Cool. End of your turn, legendary reaction. He is going to go ahead and
Bro.
ground slam again. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw. I need to ask you, Jared, because I honestly forget. If you don't have a swimming speed, is that a disadvantage? I don't think so.
It's not you. I don't have a swimming speed. It's like it affects movement effectively. Um,
Gotcha. Perfect.
yeah.
Cool. Go ahead and roll me that dex save. DC 16.
Not with the +2. That's just a 10.
Gotcha. You're going to look at 12 points of bludgeoning. As again, those fists slam into the dirt around you, causing the water to almost like rapidly move away with how forceful the fists impact. He's definitely bloodied, but he is not done the fight yet. Mustang, on the surface, that's you.
Okay, well, I'm pretty useless without this gun, so better get it back.
Sure.
So we're going to approach this guy. How bloody is he looking?
He's pretty fucked up.
Okay. I will get within 10 feet of him, and
Whip away.
I will try to hit him again.
Watch me whip. Watch me nay. Give me that attack roll.
Yeah. Please hit, please, dear God. How's a 14?
14. Unfortunately, hits.
Oh, thank
Go ahead
God.
and roll damage. Yeah, they are armored, but they do not
Alright.
have any
This-
dex bonus.
no. 5 points of what is that? Slashing damage? Yeah.
This, I believe for whip slashing, yeah. This guy drops like a house of cards.
Okay, well, for my object interaction, I am gonna go pick that up.
Pick up the gun again.
Yes.
For sure.
And
Bonus action.
bonus action? Bonus action what? My friend's in the water, my other friend's dead.
He's not fully dead.
Okay, here's what I can do. So can I make the cloud go bye-bye?
Yeah, you can drop it. It takes no action,
Okay.
just concentration as well.
We're gonna. Oh shit! No, I can't do what I'm planning on doing because I just used my action for the thing. Oh. Think what we're gonna have to do. I think what we're gonna have to do is nothing. I think there's nothing I can do. But I guess I
Gotcha.
will attempt to move. I'm gonna use my movement, the rest of my movement, to kind of move where closer to where everyone is going.
Sure, towards Rictus.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Staying away from majority of people, but keep going. That is the direction you want. Perfect. It is Isaac's turn. Isaac, under the
Got him.
water. He's gonna go ahead and make 2 attacks against Maeve. You watch as now you're both essentially in a blood frenzy. Almost like a pack of piranhas. You can just see the water wildly thrashing around, and the light is still emitting. So you can't see the exact forms. But as you're walking by Mustang, you see 2 illuminated shadows brawling out underneath the sea level. As a armored fucking maiden of the Draconian lineage and some sort of draconic connection as well in Isaac seem to be having this almost one-on-one duel underneath the waves. This is going to be 2 attacks coming at you. First attack, 7.
Misses.
Hits the shield. Actually, no, as you throw up the shield, actually, he hits the shield and just doom, kind of slightly begins to slowly move towards the shoreline, away from the fight. Kind of shakes the fist a little bit, comes in with the second. There's going to be a 17 to hit.
17 would hit if not for shield.
Just as the hit is about to impact, that reaction comes up, the arcane ward comes into place, and the draconic claw that comes down sinks into it, but does not pass through. Rictus, another death save, if you will.
On it.
We're gonna get to these guys. Their numbers are dwindling. Actually, let me wait just to see if you crit. Gotcha. Perfect. This guy is actually gonna go ahead and make a medicine check. 1d20. Wisdom. Wow, they have a lot of +1s. Not really a great check here. 3. He thinks you're fine. He is gonna go ahead and gotta drag you over here. Let's see where 30 feet's gonna get him. He's gonna start dragging you on the dockside. He cannot make it to the door because it is half movement. The green and blue are gonna go ahead. Blue's gonna move up for a rapier attack on you. Green, who is on the verge of death, is gonna go ahead and stay right where he is, take a crossbow bolt at you. First attack is a 12. That is not gonna hit. Second attack, crossbow is gonna go ahead and be a 15. I think that is your AC. Perfect. That's gonna be perfect. Another 5 points of damage. As crossbow fires into your form and jettisons through your cloak, impacting the body. Yellow and Skull are gonna go ahead and try and help their boss. They're gonna start swimming in the water at half speeds. They have to physically. They're next to him, but they are swimming down as well, so it is half movement. They cannot make it this turn to you, but they are swimming towards you nonetheless. Maeve, that is you. Also, what is your Constitution modifier?
It is 3.
3? Perfect.
Mhm. Cool. Yeah, so see these 2 figures approaching, see him, it's like, oh, this shit still isn't going to be a fair fight? Cool. Praying for a crit right here. A critical success. Jesus Christ, let me say that before the dice gods give me what I desire. That is going to be, or at least a hit.
Or at least wow, we dropped our
Oh.
expectations real low. Give me a
Yeah.
critical success, or at least a hit. 14 misses.
Well, I have a bardic inspiration.
Go for it, for sure.
Please, God.
Yeah, 4 or higher.
Ooh, what the
4 or
fuck,
higher
dude?
on the die.
Oh, thank God.
5 hits.
Oh my god.
All right, cool. Dropping a last spell slot for this smite on this bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
That is going to be a 26.
Oh.
One less than last time.
26 raw points of damage. Hold on, I need to do math for a second because this is close.
Drop it. Drop him. Drop him.
Sword goes through the water, cuts through the shirt. Now there's like a large section missing from where the blade has pierced through. And you watch as now the water around you is fully murked with blood, completely surrounding you. And to the point where you can barely even see his body. However, shining through the dark mist, you can see those cold yellow eyes beaming through you. Just barely alive. At 3 hit points.
God fucking damn it. And you know, life is life in the way that it is. Is there shit that I can do? Probably not.
Anything else from me?
Maeve is going to utilize her bonus action seeing these two fuckers approach, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm still an elf. And face step. 30 feet.
Fuck yeah. Where you wanna go?
Yeah, no, I'm getting the fuck out of the water.
Hey, you want to face that back on land?
Yeah,
yeah.
face step back on land, and then proceed to use my movement to the 30 feet of movement to get right back up here. And just like a feral beast, she's just yelling at everyone and everything. And is just like pissed and angry, looks over to Mustang, yells at him. And it's just angry.
Wait, can Mustang speak at all during his turn?
Yeah, you can make a brief comment.
During his, does Maeve have any movement left?
Using the
Could
30
she
feet
have
from there?
moved-
No.
Could she have moved instead from there to be closer to him?
To Rictus?
No, to Mustang himself, like right
to
next to him.
Yeah, they could have.
Mustang would have urged her, seeing her come out of the water, be like, "Come here, come here!"
Just pilot lights beaming towards it.
Yeah, and she's just
And
yelling
beckoned
at
him.
you.
Okay, good, great, thank you.
That is Mustang's turn.
Okay, perfect.
Ooh, excuse me. I will say this portion of the combat is getting rather close to ending. I know some of us did say they wanted to head out around this time. Would you like to try and finish off this combat and then pick up next week with Front Door? Or do you want to end it here and we can start off with this?
I can 100% go another hour.
Oh, for sure. Okay, perfect. Mustang, it's your turn.
Okay, perfect. This is exactly what I needed. So Mustang is going to look at Maeve after she's been beaten and bloodied. And now that he has her next to him, he is going to lift up his harmonica, the gun, and put it right to her head and shoot her in the head with a 2nd level cure wounds.
Oh, God.
I love how aggressive you said that. Put it to her fucking throat and heal you for 10 points of healing.
You are healed for 11 points of damage, and then bonus action, he's going to fire the. Well, is Rictus within 90 feet?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
40 feet, yeah.
Perfect. As a bonus action, he will fire the Primonica again with a regular bullet and use the residual magic from the spell to heal Rictus.
Sure. Just go ahead and give me the die roll, no modifier to this.
Would it be
just the 1d8.
Okay. Not 2 since I used it at 2nd level?
Oh, is it a 2nd level spell?
Yes.
Actually, wait. Let me check real quick on exactly the feature before I start saying random shit. This would be under
It's going to be under features and traits and then just feats.
feats. Gotcha. That would be the.
Or maybe it's under racial features. I'm not sure. Oh, no, it'll be under the Primonica itself. The
Yeah,
item description.
that would be right. Thank you. Prime Monica. Spell slot. Very grace highs. Applicable for healing as well. Spell slot. Super bonus action. Fire as an action. It is still 1d8.
Okay,
It's not based off the level. It's based off of the type of what you did.
for sure. Okay, I'll take it either way as long as he's back up.
Yep.
Okay,
Just
resist is
roll
healed for just
straight 1d8.
1 point of healing damage.
One
Healing
point of healing is
One
all you
point.
need to be back up.
He's back.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, and Mustang, he's like, whoo, and he's gonna wipe his brow of non-existent sweat.
You just wipe a little bit of like fucking magma from your forehead, a little bit of coal, a little bit of fire. W is Isaac's turn. Isaac, following in Maeve's footsteps, is going to use his bonus action to leap out of the water, surfacing once again. Watch literally like Hulk jump style at the fucking floor of the ocean, pushes off with enough force to move him not only outside the water, but throwing himself onto the deck, landing with heavy footsteps. You can see covered in slash wounds and blood. Which, by the way, go ahead and make me, I will say, a straight charisma check again, Maeve.
Cool. Lord, be with me here.
I'm going to say go ahead and make it with advantage.
Okay, I like that even better.
17?
17, yeah.
Okay.
Did it fail so I can use Kipley's thing?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Go for it. You need a 2 or higher. 3. As he lands, landing on the deck, covered in bleed wounds. What is Maeve's current HP?
23.
23? Gotcha. You see him making, like, you can see his eyes moving back and forth, looking at himself, looking at you, looking at all of your allies, looking at his diminishing amount of men. And you see the burning eyes of a Draconian who you know are very proud creatures. Very rarely do you see one back down from a fight, especially when it is on their own home turf. And yet you see him look at you and call out in Draconian, Tronovkov, which is the Draconic word. It doesn't have an exact translation over to Common, but as somebody who speaks Draconian, you know this is the word, almost the greatest symbol you can give somebody for respect. Almost as if saying the phrase, I acknowledge you. And as he stands there covered in blood, you watch as that kind of like adrenaline boosted, like muscles pulsing, just drops. And he spits a large wad of like this congealed blood onto the floor before turning away and just using the rest of his movement. 5, 10, 30 feet. Just gonna start walking away. Walking back further into the docks. That is his normal movement, and you know he's just gonna use his action to dash.
I'm gonna yell after him the same phrase, and in Draconian say, remember your presence. Sorry, you are graced with the presence of a Dumbala.
For sure. Go ahead and make me one last persuasion check.
Eric, for him not to beat my ass or for him to respect me, I don't know. But here we are. Cool.
Very much to see of like how much this tone brings of like this can come off in multiple ways. 9. Not
right,
great.
Cool.
You have a strong feeling you have not made a lot of progress with him, but you have at least earned his respect in battle.
Here.
And he is currently off the map. Let me go ahead and bop. Cool. Rictus, you are alive at 1 HP, as there is a man standing over you, currently dragging you towards the boathouse.
He will, with his hand, he'll put his hand up to his chest and do another cure wounds to himself.
I heal the guard. Yeah, fuck yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
9. And as you do heal, you watch as the guard who's like currently just dragging you turns around and goes, "What the fuck?" and pulls out the mace again, looking like he's ready to beat you. Hell yeah,
I think
bonus
that's
action. Anything.
There's not anything else I can do.
All right. It's the guard's turn. We're gonna start off with Orange. Do you use your movement to try and stand up?
Well, I'm being kind of. Am I considered grappled or no?
You're currently. Oh yeah, no, you currently are grappled. So you're supposed to be at 0. Never mind. You're stuck prone.
Yeah.
Cool. He is gonna go ahead and make an advantaged attack roll on you.
Oh my gosh.
This is gonna be. Oh no!
Don't say it's a nat 20.
It is a natural 1 and a natural 19.
Oh.
So that is a 22 to hit. Yeah, these guys' attack bonus not so great. A lot of them are not very proficient with their weapons, and if not, just not awakened. So they're just normal guards. This is gonna be. I don't even think his max damage can knock you out because you're at 10 hit points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, physically you're not gonna get knocked out. It's just how hurt you're gonna be. That is 6 points of bludgeoning as he just hits you across the head of the mace, getting kind of like residual karma for what you first start off with. Blue's gonna take another swipe at Mustang, and Green is gonna fire a bolt at the fucking draconic craved being that just rose out of the water. That is gonna be on Mustang. Jesus Christ, 11. These guys are not great at their job. Green firing at Maeve. That's gonna be 18.
That hits.
Fuck yeah, that is gonna be 9 points of damage. As the arrow hits the armor, doesn't fully pierce through it, but does enough damage that you can feel it behind the small outer layers, where it isn't fully covered and just enough to impale. This is gonna be yellow and cross. Gonna get back out of the water. It takes their full movement as they're just kind of wiping themselves off. You just hear a bunch of cuss words as they just saw like their boss fighting you underwater. You leap out of the water, boss leaps out of the water. They accomplish nothing, essentially. They're both going to take crossbow shots at you, as it is personal.
Cool.
That is going to be, for the first, 15 to hit. And second is... it's going to be a natural 1. Jesus Christ. I'm going to stop using this die.
Both of those miss.
Maeve, go ahead and roll me a d20.
Cool. D20.
On a fucking 10 or higher, it's gonna hit Blue.
Hey.
It's gonna hit Blue. That's
Nice.
gonna be.
This is
Right in the back of his fucking skull. Arrow, primely charged. Looks like it would have hurt if it hit the right target. Yellow kind of slaps the fuck out of the cross skull for that one. That's their turn. Maeve.
Maeve is gonna say some crazy shit right now.
Mhm.
Oh, for sure.
Maeve is going to take the arrow that's embedded in her armor, rip it out of herself, kind of lift the helm up to expose her face,
Oh god.
and kind of like lick the tip of the arrow with her blade.
Oh my god.
Make me a Constitution save. No, okay.
Okay. She is
Wouldn't
going
that be
to
great though?
she's going to look to the four of them, and she's going to loudly say, "There are four of you left. Killing one of you, knocking out two of you, one gets away. Who's it going to be?" And
Go
she
ahead and
lifts
make
up
me
the
intimidation check. Make me a goddamn intimidation check, and I'm gonna say make it with advantage because their boss just walked away from them. Which, by the way, you can still see him. Like he's within eye shot. He is just not within the range of the map. 23.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yellow, and Skull have barely been touched. They've actually only been hurt by their own boss. Orange is basically on death's door, but green is literally 2 HP. He is just going to fully sprint away. It looks like he is fully prepping to sprint away.
Cool. She's going to say, "I see the fear in his eyes. If you're not quick, either shoot him down, either shoot him down so he doesn't escape, but I'm coming to fuck one of you, several of you up." And she just starts moving, kind of levying the blade on her shoulder.
Fuck yeah.
Gets kind of like in a neutral position. She's gonna hold a firebolt if someone comes charging at her or gets too far away. She's gonna fireball them.
Yeah, and she'll
So
do it from the
other thing
backside.
is if somebody gets too far away.
Yeah.
Okay, duly noted. Mustang.
Okay, Mustang, he's gonna move away from the edge of the map a bit, and he'll aim his gun down the way at where... No, he's still gonna be in that hallway, so he can have the Isaac in his line of sight.
Oh, like right here?
Yeah. But not all the way, it's just more like he moves one square forward.
Gotcha. Okay. What are we doing?
And he'll shout to Maeve, "Give me the word, Maeve, and I'll make this guy deader than a can of corned beef."
Maeve just hysterically fucking smiles and does the TikTok fucking notion. Even though I don't think watches exist.
For sure. Are you holding an action?
I'm waiting to hear what Maeve says. She just gives the TikTok thing. What does that mean?
Oh, that means for them to decide who's gonna die, who's gonna live. She's gonna.
No, he's not aiming at any of them. He's aiming at Isaac across the way.
Oh, okay. That's my misunderstanding. Maeve is going to like for a moment. Oh no, he's fine. he's good. He's draconian. Sure? Yeah, no, he's good.
All right, then he's gonna turn around and point his gun at one of the people that you guys were threatening, and then he'll make the TikTok motion.
I will say, intimidation check definitely has worked on some of them. Not in all of them. Rictus is still very much in danger.
Oh, okay, never mind. We're gonna point at
Very
Rictus.
much.
We're gonna shoot the orange guy.
Go for it.
We will shoot him with firebolt. Never hurt nobody. Except for right now.
That's not true. Straight up not true, but go for it.
15?
15 hits.
Sweet.
You literally just need to do more than 2 damage.
Well, he's done.
Oof.
8.
He is gone. You watch Rectus as you're kind of like looking up, kind of like trying to struggle and break the grapple. As this man goes to bash your head in with the mace to finish you off. And as he lifts the mace up, a firebolt goes through the back of his helm and out the front, just searing a hole through the man's face as he just falls
Nice.
onto you dead.
Nice.
Cool.
And which guy was looking like he was gonna run?
Green for sure is running.
Can I bonus action try to shoot him in the ankles or the kneecaps, just to scare the other guys?
Sure. Are you looking to shoot around him or shoot him?
Hmm.
Because I will tell you this: if you hit him, he is going to die.
Okay.
If that's what you want to do, for sure, can go for it. If it's just looking to cause fear in the remaining enemies, I
I would just like to cause fear. Well, actually, they only need one of them alive. He'll kill him.
Okay, make an attack
All
roll.
right, let's see. A 21.
That hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
With the residual fire damage, how much would that be? A D10?
It would be just the D10, yeah.
Okay. And I don't add anything to that. It's just a regular weapon attack,
no
right? Okay, that's good.
modifiers.
All right. Let's get him. A 7.
He just fucking drops dead. As he starts to run, like you just slowly track him, watching him go, and then he just trips over a barrel, falls face first, and you just execute him.
Like fish in a barrel.
Fuck yes. Isaac is just gonna keep walking. Rictus. Only 2 remain.
I will stand up. Well,
For sure.
the guy's on top of me. Am I
You
able to
can
just
roll him off.
shoot? Okay.
It's not like you're trapped underneath. You can very easily roll him
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll get out from underneath him and stand up. Do I have that's ranged?
You definitely have spells that are ranged. I don't know if cantrips. You don't have a range.
I have.
Oh, you do.
Yeah,
Frostbite.
I have frostbite. Yeah, I'll shoot a frostbite blast at yellow there.
Yellow con save. They have not
Yes.
done well on these.
15.
Solid +1. He says fuck no.
Then that will
He saves.
be max damage.
Oh,
he saves.
no, he
sorry.
saves. Oh no,
Sorry.
he saves. Yeah,
I
he's good.
misunderstood. Okay, never mind.
My apologies. He says fuck no to that spell. Cool. He any movement that you like to use? You have half, so I think 15.
No, I'll just stay where I'm at.
Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and make wisdom saves for both these guys. So they just watched all their friends get executed. That is a 12. That is a 19. Okay. Skull is standing his ground. Yellow's gonna attempt to run. He's gonna try and double dash this way.
The firebolt goes off.
Go for it.
Okay. It is. Oh, now you want to roll? All right, 24.
24 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Is that a
All right,
firebolt? Or is that Ray of Frost?
That was Ray of Frost. I meant firebolt. They're the same
Gotcha.
modifier.
Go for it.
Not the
D10.
radiant damage. 3.
3.
3 points.
He's still up.
Mm-hmm.
And with his dash action, he is also off the map. Still within range, but he is 15 feet off the map.
Okay.
Cross is going to go ahead and sees you attack him. He's going to attack you. Crossbow bolt towards you. That is going to be... Ooh, 14.
It's not hit.
Bing! Hits the armor, bounces right off. That's you, Maeve.
All right.
We got a runner and we got a fighter.
Got a runner and got a fighter. All right. She's going to step right here. She's going to say, look to the skull and say, so, do you want to be the alive one or the dead one?
Make me another intimidation check.
Intimidation, that is 9.
We'll go with advantage. 19.
Oh, 19.
He looks at the runner. Are you like prepping your hand for firebolt towards him?
Yeah, I'm prepping my hand with magic, yeah.
He's gonna go ahead and
I'm-
drop his crossbow and put his hands up.
Cool. She looks at him and says, "Good choice," and is going to firebolt the one running away.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Is going to be
Watch you all miss this, and this guy gets away now.
fucking 7. Jesus
7?
Christ.
That's a miss.
Yeah. Figures.
Mustang, you're really the only one that can actually stop this. He is currently 55. He's 70 feet from you right now, and if you miss on this turn, he's gonna get away.
That would be bad. Okay, well, I'm going to use my movement to get over closer to where he disappeared to, so perhaps he will remain in my range for longer, since my longest spell range is 240 feet.
Jeez.
So we will attempt to hit him with another firebolt.
Go for it.
How's a natural 20?
Let's fucking go.
Go ahead and give me damage, just in case you roll 2 at once.
12.
12? How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
He will raise the harmonica up at him, and he's not even gonna look. He kind of looks at his dusty hand as if he was inspecting his nails for dirt, and fires. And as the firebolt hits him in the chest, his body just evaporates into solar energy and kind of rises into the air as the heat carries him in an upward motion.
Love that. And as it kind of crumbles, not fully incinerating the entire body, but the entire top half just crumbles to ash. It's just 2 legs keep running for a little bit before they just splat onto the ground with no upper half to command them. Drop dead. The encounter is technically over as you are out of combative threats. Everyone is either dead or you have a... you can still see Isaac walking away. For sure, still within line of sight. You probably have about 2 rounds before he is completely gone. But you do still have this one very injured, but still alive guard.
Before Mustang's turn is over, before he uses his bonus action or anything, he's gonna...
We're out of combat.
Oh, we're out of combat. Okay, then he's gonna ask Maeve. He's like, "Are you sure you don't want this guy dead? I mean, he was pretty scary, and he's walking away, and he's a herald if I ever saw one."
Is he moving towards the secretive base or that place?
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Was DC? Well,
15.
yep. No. It looks like he is currently walking off into the... he is headed north, but he's not headed northeast. So at least at the moment, it does not look like he is walking Cassidy's Nook.
She's gonna say his pride is wounded. The last thing he's worried about is the heralds.
All right, if you say so. And he'll twirl the harmonica and then holster it and start walking over to where Maeve is.
Good shit,
Now,
by the way. Incineration? Beautiful.
I wish I could have been in the water with you just to see how it went down. A little me and a bucket of popcorn. That would have been wonderful.
Wait, you were in the water?
Oh shit, buddy, how you doing?
Rictus is just kind of limping over to you guys. He's looking really roughed up. I've been better.
Oh shit. Okay.
You know,
well,
I'm
like
really glad that greenhorn mammoth didn't come with us. This is bad.
I'm like a scale from 0 to 35. I'm like a 4.
You fucker. Love
Come
that.
here, buddy. And I'm gonna touch his shoulder and give him my last 7 points of lay on hands.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
No.
I will ask. We are currently at a point where you are done with this combat for now. Do we want to head over to the front side and not necessarily start combat, but start the process of the entering?
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to see what's good.
Good.
I'll
I've
leave that
got
up to
that.
you guys.
I
Yeah,
say
let's
that's up to the
fucking-
front people.
Yeah.
Also, what about you, Dom? Like, how are you feeling? You're
Oh,
up
I'm
early in the morning.
great. I'm
I was saying,
living
don't
off
you have
of it.
wait, hold on. Don't you have to get up early to go
For
like
sure,
and
but I'm living off of the high right now. I'm eating this up.
Okay, let's at least like
Yummy.
enter combat or something. Like, just get it
Oh yeah, no,
rolling.
for sure. Kipling, how you feeling?
What?
Kipley was not even present. How you feeling on time?
I mean, I could start.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and move away from this rather successful combat. Shout out to you guys. You did fucking awesome. They rolled like shit, but you still did that very well. With only
So
3 people for an encounter
that
that
was
could have been
honestly
an entire
impressive.
party, very well done. Fucking Maeve literally killed it.
Yeah, seriously.
Went toe to toe with Draconian in the water. Love that shit. Huge
Paladins
props to
for
you.
life.
We move away from this battle back on the mainland, far deeper inland than what we are currently experiencing at Cassidy's Nook, as everybody finds themselves rolling on up. We got Reese, Kipley, and Mammoth, along with Vince and friends, walking down the main street, approaching the front door of Cassidy's Nook. Is there anything that you guys do in preparation to entering?
Before we enter the
Yeah.
doors.
Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, he said going in guns blazing. Still don't know where the door is. Just keep that in mind. And this is
Yeah.
a restaurant / tavern.
Yeah, but
Um,
we're a massive set of armed people walking into a tavern associated with the
For
heralds. It's probably not gonna
sure.
be welcome as
For sure.
yeah.
I'm just saying, you don't know where to go. This is still going to be a series of investigation checks. It is going to be very heavily based off of not just run in and shoot like they did. It's going to be a little more investigative as well. As you roll up, is there anything that you'd like to prepare, cast, and or say to Vince?
I'm just trying to decide whether or not I wait for the entrance or like
Or
Whether I
make one?
start burden innocence now or go. No, I'm kidding. I know what you're saying, for sure.
I'm
Um,
guessing okay, go ahead.
Dom, I was gonna
Ryan?
say I have a question for you. You said you put the knife card thing on my character sheet, but I don't
Yeah.
see it.
Reload the site.
Oh, good comms. Okay.
Yeah, I said that in the beginning because if I add something, you need to refresh your page in order to see it.
Ooh, I
You
did
should
not know
be able
that.
to see it. It should be, I think, like Vince's something. I forget the exact name of it.
Okay.
Vince's blade throwing card. You should see that. +6 throwing weapon. We gooch? We good? We see it?
Is it in?
It should be in your equipped weapons. But anyway, as we
I don't know.
roll on
We'll
up,
figure it out later.
Is-
feel free to drag yourselves onto the map here, and I'll give you.
Reese's
Good.
smile over to Vince as we're going to the building.
Yeah, as you're walking on up, you can see Vince and all of Vince's friends, who will be represented by this one token, because I'm not going to get that many different tokens.
And she's gonna
Got an entourage, all right. There we go. There's the prince himself. Still coming in big, despite him being a small man. There we go. All right. What were you saying?
I was gonna say I put a little visual in the general chat so that this is Maeve's smile or
Oh shit.
Reese's smile.
The
He walked up to the
Isadori
building.
look. Love
And
that.
then
Looks towards you. Would
she
you
sort
like
of
to do the honors?
does this while she speaks to Oliver in her mind. Make me some bones, Oliver.
You hear the voice chirp back in. Making some bones. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Time for bones and bone making. Maybe we can have some brains. And you can
yeah.
just feel the outer coating slowly liquefy over your entire body. That slime fully covering your form and hardening into that, like, almost light but still protruding outer set of armor. As you are fully suited up, Vince just kind of looks at you and like raises an eyebrow. Huh. That is huh. That's a neat little trick you got there.
And I'm like just all business now. She doesn't even say anything. And she's just ready.
Well, fuck me. He turns back to the door. Looks at Kipley, looks at Reese, looks at everyone else. Well, ladies, gentlemen, allow me to show you all how you properly enter as a respected gentleman. Walks up to the door, politely knocks 3 times. And you can see a older looking half-elf opens the door. Good evening, sir. How may I... And before he can even finish his sentence, Vince whips out pistol, clocks him in the side of the head, and he immediately collapses to the floor. And you see, without saying a word, Vince just tilts his head in, and all of his members immediately begin to flood in. So we go ahead and move that bus. Boom. Moves to the side. All of them rushing in behind him, guns drawn, not opening fire, but just guns drawn, looking towards everybody as they walk in. You see they immediately split up and put a gun towards every single table, while still keeping 2 flanked with Vince, as they move on up and start wandering around the bar. One's actually going to break off. Actually, 2 are going to hold. One's going to hold downstairs. One's going to hold down the bartender. As Vince begins walking around, you guys can drag your tokens onto the map. What would you guys like to do? As you all enter, you can see Vince takes 1 shot at the fucking ceiling, and just calls out, "All right, everybody, this is not a robbery. I want you to stay as calm as can be. Anyone that moves takes a run for it, makes a course of action, takes a move that any of us do not like, we will shoot you dead on sight. This is nothing personal against anyone in this facility. I just want you to know this is housing something that you, lovely patrons, are not aware of. This will be over right quick." And just kind of gives a little wink towards the table in the far bottom right.
Do we have can we upload Reese's new suited up photo? Can I use that one? Or is it, I'm not sure how that works.
For sure. Can you send that to me real quick? Do you have that saved on Discord?
Yeah.
I looked in our
I'm sure I have
private
that.
channel and I couldn't find it, but I don't think I have it on hand right now.
I will,
But as that goes forward, any immediate actions from any of you guys?
I would have bust through like right behind Vince and like just came like stomping through in my armor, and I'm just like scanning the premises with my eyes, kind of looking for anything
Sure,
out
what
of the
specific area are you
ordinary.
looking
Is there like a hallway that leads to like a stretch of rooms, or is it Oh, it's like if there's a
You can
staircase
see
to the bridge.
there's a door that appears to lead into a storage room on the right, and a staircase that leads up towards the housing. You don't see any other major hallways and/or actual doors in this vicinity. Just those two.
You can crop that too if you want.
Thank you, thank you. All right. Well, in the meantime, anything from Kipling or Mammoth as you follow this act in?
Oh, I gotta be here, huh?
I gotta be here, huh?
um,
You gotta do things, eh?
And then undead minion would be like right on my heels all the time now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Don't know if I can fit the entire thing in, but I'll try.
Kipling would
God,
like
that's such cool fucking art.
jump through the door immediately into a crouch, like kind of looking around as she feels Mammoth come in behind, and just, I don't know, her eyes are like jumping around to all the different people around, and she feels really fucking nervous at the moment.
You see one of the goons goes, "Hey, you throw a stick up?" As he's
Yeah.
pointing a gun to a woman's head.
Mm,
Don't be nervous. It's fine. Just do your jobs. Look around. Find the thing. We'll hold down the court in the meantime. And here's your token. Bloop.
Thank you so much.
Of course. I will quickly make you another character sheet for this so that you can actually control it.
I control which?
Oh, because you can't move it. I dragged that one on, but
Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah. We're just gonna call you Bone Form. Controlled by Risha Amos. In player's journal, Risha Amos. There you go. And select token Bone Form. You selected. Save. Perfect. All right, that should be working just fine. Hell yeah. So you are scanning around. Go ahead and do me a perception or investigation check.
any of us?
And while you're doing that, Kipling and Mammoth, anything that you guys would like to?
Yeah. Reese is in a mood.
No, for the most part, Kipley's a little nervous. Reese seems...
Reese is agitated, and she's like throwing tables and like tearing up carpets in her mythic distance. In her
Yeah.
bone form. Just pure rage.
Yeah, Kipley's not seen this, and she's nervous as shit at the moment and questioning all of the everything.
Mammoth?
He's just kind of got javelin and card in hand, or one in each hand, and just kind of like looking around, waiting for either Reese or Kipley to like do something.
Sure. Okay.
Reese is
Um,
doing things.
Hell yeah. With a 20 investigation, as you're like rocking around, throwing random things, go ahead and just make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Not great.
Oof, 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 oof. Want to use inspiration on that, or do you want to just roll with it?
I'm gonna want inspiration later, so I'm gonna roll with it.
Okay. As you were just tearing things up, logical side of things, you were checking carpets, you're looking around, throwing like the moose antlers, throwing up
did.
benches, throwing up chairs, just tearing up the joint. You were not finding anything in particular. No secret entrance found on your end just yet. However, you do see that Vince kind of gestures for Kipling and Mammoth to follow him on over to the bartender.
Okay. Can she move her? Does she have to move her full movement, or can she just move however far she wants?
We're not in combat. You can just move around.
Okay. I think she's going to go like over here, like behind these barrels.
Sure. As you approach, you can see Vince holding the gun to this guy, as well as his accomplice, holding a gun to him as well. Goes, you know, you gave me 3 descriptions, did you not, when you came back to my door?
I don't really. Probably.
He lets out a slight sigh and looks at Kipley with like a look of like, make me an insight check.
All of us?
Just you.
Oh.
I'd say Mammoth, but I think it'd go over his head even if you
Oh.
got a nat 20. 11? Shit.
Even if I got a nat 20.
Let me make a charisma check for. Let's gonna see if he can try and persuade you into seeing what he's trying to say. 26. You get the strong impression of like roll with it.
First she's
Because
like,
you did, you 100% did.
yeah, she was kind of like, what the fuck? And then she just, her head twitches a bit and kind of like Chiana, if any of you know who that is, and she just kind of looks up and is like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember you said 2 larger men look kind of similar, like brothers. A smaller man, slightly dirty, brownish hair, yellow eyes. And as he says that, he walks straight up to the bar counter and presses the gun up to his face. Kind of an asshole look. Fit the description of anybody here?
That one. She points, like her arm comes between the barrels, and you just see this little long, thin arm and a pointed finger towards him.
Ah. And who might your name be, friend? You see the bartender completely silent, looks at all of you. Hey, look, I don't know what you're trying to pull, mister, but whatever it is, it's not gonna go very well for you and your friends. Look, guards will be here in a few minutes. If you're gonna shoot, I suggest you start shooting people. Because you're gonna end up in chains at the end of the night no matter what. And we ain't got nothing to hide. You can tell your friend to keep tearing and tearing away. Only merchandise that we sell here is a beautiful roast beef, some beautiful beds for the night, a nice cup of ale to fill your stomach. I can get you something if you like. And he goes to move slightly back, and Vince pistol whips him. Not enough to knock him down, but just kind of slaps him on just the side of the neck. You see, he kind of takes the wind out of him for a few seconds. Okay. It looks like we're a little bit of an aggressive crowd here. Which, by the way, Reese, you have looked for this entire floor and you have found nothing.
She sort of slows down, looks around one more time, and like maybe wants to check for any spell
Go ahead and make me another wisdom save.
wisdom save.
Oh, God. It's not a high DC. Oh, it's just real shit both times.
The dice have
She's-
spoken.
It
The
says she's in a
one
mood.
person
She's
with-
in a mood.
The one person with intelligence is not using their intelligence.
Wisdom.
For sure. Oh, I know. As you just keep looking, sure, for sure. Yeah, go for, you can go ahead and make me another investigation or perception check in the meantime. Yep. Just about right. You keep tearing it up, girl. You see Vince looks to Kipley and Mammoth. Miss, oh God, actually give me a second. I want to look back to see.
Kipley Mary.
Meredith.
Meredith, thank you. That was the first name that you gave him. Actually, no, first name was Juniper.
Yeah.
Miss Juniper, would you mind, going around back to make sure he doesn't make any funny moves?
You got it, boss. She gives a little salute.
So cute.
Can she?
And
Sorry,
Mhm.
go ahead. I was
No
saying, can
worries.
she stomp over into the storage room and start searching in there?
Yep, for sure. For sure. You can keep searching. Give me another check. And you're like, and you see he goes, Miss Juniper and Mr. Rhino, aren't you really good at interrogating people who are not being very cooperative, using all sorts of different methods? And looks over at you two again. With like very much again, let me just to make sure, even if the insight is low, the charisma is there to deliver the message.
Yeah. Kipling.
Oh no! Fuck. The message is said. For those who are less insightful, take that as well.
I mean, if Kipling can add to it, she would like place both hands on top of the barrels and kind of pull her, like creepily pull her face up and like wide-eyed kind of do a little head tilt and look. Yes, no, we're very good. Very good.
Go ahead and make me an intimidation check.
Fucking hell. God damn it.
Oh my god, you guys are wow.
Bad
Everyone else on
team.
Dockside rolls amazing, gets all of the shit done, fantastic. This
She just
side,
like slips off the barrels.
2, 1. Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
You climb on top, and like your face gets stuck in the barrels, and you're just kind of limply hanging as your face is stuck in the barrels. And he kind of looks up and goes, "Is this a class fucking act that's going on here? What the fuck are you doing up there, lady?" And Vince literally just takes a barrel and just kicks it to dislodge your face. Kind of rolls to the side as you're set free. And he goes, "Don't you worry about what she's doing. Worry about the gun to your fucking head.
That's
Where's
right.
the door?" He's gonna go ahead and make an intimidation check at disadvantage because of that. Oh god, it's
Mammoth.
just she's so okay. That's a 16. You see the bartender looks around, and goes, "Is this some sort of fucking class act that you guys are going on here? Huh? Like, whoa, you got a lot of shiny guns. Really cool, nice. A lot of people here. I don't get your little friend climbing on top of barrels and your other little friend. Is that a child? Did you bring a child into a hostage situation? What the fuck is your problem?
I feel
And
like
also,
Mammoth.
why the fuck is she tearing my shit up?" As he points to the storage room, where just barrels are going flying, food getting sent left, right, and center.
And she would like pop her head out after, I'm assuming, not finding anything in there.
Yeah, for sure. Give me another wisdom saving throw. This is DC 10, by the way. The fact that he's not hit this is...
The thing is that it's like I'm proficient with all my saving throws except dexterity, so you think I'll try to hit these fucking...
Oh! Barely. So you peek your head out at the sound of that, and a thought crosses your mind. That you can rip this place up all you want. It's probably going to take you a while. If this is a hidden base for the Heralds, it's not going to be easy to find. What's one of the easiest ways that you can get to it? Your intelligence, question the dude who is owning the bar.
Is it the guy behind the bar?
Yeah, the one who is
He's the
currently
owner.
being interrogated by Vince and Ghibli.
She pops out and goes, "Where's the door?"
He goes, "Whoa, lady, chill." Go ahead and make me an intimidation check. Straight roll.
Intimidation.
Damn.
18. You see, he goes, "Whoa, lady. First of all, chill the fuck out. No idea what your problem is. What door are you talking about?" It looks like you some progress, but it was really fucked up by Kipley slipping off a barrel and then Vince fucking up his intimidation check as well.
So she's gonna come like a lot closer, and Minion's gonna be there, like just like growling and like drooling at her feet. Yeah.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I think you need to fucking chill, alright? You're asking for one thing, don't They're both the same thing. I got the same answer as I said to you. I have no fucking idea what door you're talking about. You can go ahead and rip shit up. I just highly suggest if you want to keep your fucking heads on tonight, you might want to leave before the gods show up. There's a fucking routine around here, a survey unit that goes through every couple of minutes. You only got a few left, pals. Your choice.
No. If you want to keep your head, shut the fuck up and tell us where the door is.
Kipley will raise her lens and cast Detect Thoughts.
For sure. Awesome. That's gonna be a wisdom save. Cool. That is for this guy. He actually has pretty decent wisdom. Well, too bad he rolled like literal ass. Yeah, as I said, like you get the first thought in his head, like the subtle thoughts is, you know, I'm a pretty wise guy. I think I know how to get out of this. And then boom, you dive deeper into his subconscious. And he is standing on the door. There is a trap door right beneath his feet, and that is why he has not moved.
Okay,
Kipley.
we would have to tell Reese that, I guess.
Yeah, no, you do not know that yet.
Yeah, Kipley would like kind of crawl forward and just you watch her like go down, like she's already close to the ground and she like presses her hands against the floor and like kind of sniffs at it and then presses her ear towards it, and she's like nearly underneath this person's feet, like between their legs.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, stop that. And you see he like goes to like flick you, but Vince just shoves the gun in his mouth as he does it.
And as she looks up at you, Reese, she smiles and you see her two little pointed teeth, and she looks up at you. I think it's down here.
Then Reese would like, grab the man and like try to like push / throw him towards the barrels.
As you do, Kipley, I will give you a action or reaction for this because you are reading his head.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you reveal the position of the door, immediate thoughts go to fight or flight. And since he is so heavily outnumbered by the fucking insane amount of people that are both holding his patrons hostage, but are holding him hostage, you see it is leaning towards flight. And you see he is thinking in his head to reach for his pocket where there is a smoke bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And he is doing so as Reese goes to push him. I'll give you a action or reaction in this moment to try and stop this.
All right. She will wrap her hand around a card in her pocket and will flame blade him.
Okay. Well, shit.
This...
So. As you pull out the card, you immediately see it burn bright as your intention to summon forth the blade is said within your mind. You watch as a crimson blade of pure molten steel emerges out of the ether as the card vanishes, and the spell is added into your repertoire as a jolting, like perfect, just as like heated metal is beginning to get that reddish tint. Curved sword is thrust into your hands. You're gonna go ahead and make an attack on him.
She's gonna use her inspiration because fuck that.
Oh wait, you already rolled, Nancy.
Yeah.
Oh god, a natural 1, Kipley. This side of combat's not going well. It hasn't even started combat. It's not going well. A 25 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
God dang.
Dear God.
Okay.
This poor front door. I guess hitting it from the back has been proven to be the better format, at least so far. Damn, 15 points of fire damage. Nice. Yeah, you do a pretty fucking hefty blow on him. As he goes to reach for it, I assume this is gonna be like on the arm that he's going to reach for it on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So the damage is done. The blade slices through his clothing, impacts past his arm. It doesn't cut off any joints, but leaves like a strong burn mark for where it passed through. And he drops the smoke bomb onto the floor, unable to get through it. We have two options here. One, is it your immediate action as a group to try and get him out of the way as a threat, or are you going to try and just dismember this man?
Everyone knows where Reese's mind's at.
True. I guess this is up to Kipley then, as you've
Yeah.
now initiated an attack spell.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, I think Kipley would go for the smoke bomb.
Okay, so you go to pick up the smoke bomb instead?
Yeah.
Okay. He's made the move to reach for something. What does Reese do?
She would shove him, like, just with her full force of her new body and armor.
Okay, for sure. Go ahead and make me an athletics check. $17. Fuck yes. That is gonna be versus him. He is pretty dexterous, but not that strong. That's a 6. You full on body check him, fumbling into the barrels behind him, and allowing you to go ahead and open the trapdoor. Are you just gonna go fucking full on in?
Yep.
You rush past? Okay. Reese rushes past and disappears.
You're like imagining like her hands and those little claws from her back, just like pulling the carpet out of the way, swinging the door open, and just fucking
Love that.
swan diving in.
Kipley.
Kipley gets the smoke bomb. She stands up. She's like, I got it! Realizes Reese has just disappeared. She's like,
You say that as Reese just clambers down the hatch.
shit. She looks over at Bruce. Or Bruce. She looks over at Mammoth.
Bruce.
I know. She looks over at Mammoth and she's like, come on. And
Okay. Oh shit. I lagged.
Mammoth breaks the fourth wall. Yeah, for sure. You see that Vince hops the counter and goes, again, I'm not gonna do it because I'm gonna wake people up. Whistles, and majority of his men all surround this dude, get right up on in his face, and
Should I have
just
Bruce
stand
sit
on the
on him?
countertops. Do you want Bruce to follow you down, or do you want Bruce to sit on this guy and keep him there? Because that's 100% a viable option if you want to. Because if you do so, then more men will be able to come down with you, or it's these guys stay up
Bruce
here.
is dog shit.
Okay. Sure. Bruce, Citizen Guy, go ahead and give Bruce an
shit.
athletics check.
I don't know when my... Oh, I closed it.
You should have a strength modifier.
Yeah. It's not super high.
boy.
He goes to
Can I
sit on the
inspiration
guy.
on him?
For sure.
Oh, well.
Fine. He goes to sit on. He's not as much sitting on him as he is like sitting on like his feet. He's really not stopping this guy from moving. However, there is still many guns pointed at his head, so he's not going anywhere. Anyways, as Kipley rockets down, do you follow after leaving Bruce up here?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, sure.
Kipley's going to throw the smoke bomb into the middle of the room as she jumps down.
Interesting. Okay. Is this to
Great
try
soundtrack.
and scare patrons away, or?
I guess, yeah, just to kind of cover their whatever as they dive down.
All right. I'm gonna roll a straight luck check here.
Okay.
You do not want this to be low.
Okay.
That's okay. We're good. If that was a 1 or a 2, that would have distracted enough guards that would have given that guy a chance to escape. Okay. You all begin to file in. Vince hops in after you. Everybody racing down this ladder, which leads into an extraordinary long ladder. Like, do you know in like Dark Souls and games like that, where you can just grab onto the sides and you just fully trail your way down? That's exactly what Reese is doing. And as you all find yourselves doing, as you follow up behind her, just slowly making your way to the bottom of this, until you finally hit the floor after what's probably like a good minute of climbing down. You see there's 2 large double-sided doors, or not double-sided doors, excuse me, double doors, that lead into, you can't quite see past it fully, but you can see there is like a glass-stained picture embedded in both doors. You can see behind it some sort of chamber. You can see lights lit up. You see vague outlines of figures. More importantly, you can see a bright, shining light illuminated somewhere in the far back of whatever room is behind the doors. Reese, you arrived there first. What'd you like to do?
How close are the figures?
It's hard to tell. Probably like 15, 20 feet maybe from the door.
She would boundlessly charge towards them and try to get her hands
Sure.
on them and attack.
All right. You bust on in, and we'll reveal the map before we end tonight's session. As you see a room full of guards who are currently at rest. You see the first table is playing a game of cards. Actually, the second table is playing a game of cards. These guys seem like they're just talking, and the first table are all gathered around a small little dice set, and a bunch of small miniature figures. As you see one of them roll a dice, it lands on a 1, and you see him swear in a language you don't understand. As they all look up to you, he goes, "What the fuck?" As you race in and initiate combat, that is where we are going to end off. Go ahead and put yourself wherever you think would be best, and everyone else can also put in their tokens as well.
Oh my gosh.
I asked everyone who's just arrived to put yours towards the very close entrance. And Reese, you can put yours whatever movement speed you have in here. Trust me, I want to keep going. I would love to.
Oh no! That's a good place to stop.
But if we're doing a whole nother initiative combat, that's gonna take at least an hour.
Oh, it's okay.
Bare
I
minimum.
just can't.
If you go to bone form, you should see that first off underneath your character sheet, like
Yeah.
underneath the
I
characters.
got her, but now I gotta remove the other one.
Oh no! Don't. Oh, gotcha. I was gonna say, don't remove the other one. I gotcha. Yeah, for sure.
It's not exactly where I put her, but I can't move her now.
Let me do that. Try dragging on a new one. There you go.
So where's 30 feet?
30 feet from the door. These guys are in like 20 feet. 30
Oh,
feet
wait.
can get you anywhere within here.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him put her right in front of sorry, Red, and she's just when we start, that's where she'll
Perfect.
be attacking.
All right, I'm gonna get Vince, and since he left a few guys up there, since the frog was not really doing its job too well, he's only gonna bring down 3 guys with him. Let me just move Mammoth in there. All right. Wow. That is where we're gonna end tonight, as you all get to see a somewhat, well, I guess you guys didn't really see a Millie Mustang thing, but for the party, a familiar
beat that
face.
guy up.
as you see that strange blonde man once more, followed by a entire fucking legion of soldiers that are all apparently just at rest, having a nice little break. But very quickly going to be jumping to arms next time. I'll ask you this, because we did have some interesting rules. Do I roll initiative now and I can save the turn order, or do you want to roll it next time?
Next time.
Yeah.
I will roll for these guys.
I totally thought that guy was the one at the docks. I was like,
No,
oh,
they're just like identical
front door
twins.
party's gonna be
In
fine.
the description, you had two very similar looking people.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you this: you guys don't know it, but Maeve and the rest of the party, who is at the dockside now, does. The name that you were given of this blonde man was Amos Veridin.
Mm-hmm.
The name that the man gave you at the docks was Isaac Veridin. They are brothers.
That's funny because the actual character art for them, I'm like, oh, they could be brothers.
You did say that, and I had to hold a laugh because they are
Just
100% related somehow.
That's funny.
All right.
Oh fuck, that means more dragon shit.
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. Let me just roll. Let's see.
Instead of dragon strength, you're gonna have like dragon magic.
You did see him be rather
Yeah.
silent beforehand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also the fireball.
Right.
Ooh, well, unlike his brother, he did not roll well.
Get fucked.
It's still decent, but not just a 20. And these guys. Ooh, nice. That's better. Okay. I'll have that saved for next time. Nice. And if I exit out and go back in, perfect. All right, we're gonna end there. I hope y'all enjoyed. That was a hell of a fucking session. And this is one of the few times where I think the party has willingly split themselves up, and it has worked out somewhat well for those who did not go with the main group. Props to all fucking you. Well done. Fucking sick ass combat. I was worried, but you know what? It ended up working out quite well.
As soon as you said, "Well, let's wait. Let's see if he gets a nat 1." I roll a 2. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And I was already at 1 fail, but I ended up with 2 fails and 1 save before
To be fair,
Mustang saved me.
I think that was
Dude.
the worst I have rolled in so long, because none of those guys got above a 10 the entire first round. The entire first 2 rounds, actually.
Honestly, I
bad.
think it worked out though, because that Isaac guy, he was a force of nature.
Yeah, no. Thank God, you better praise the fucking Lord above that his specific class features does not grant him resistance to magical weapons. It's bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing from non-magical weapons, not just in general like a barbarian's rage would. And that significantly helped you all. And Maeve, who's probably wondering, is
Yeah,
100%.
thank God Maeve was doing the slashing damage.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. The class was very much inspired from the Bloodhunter werewolf, except it is now a draconian form.
That's cool.
Gotcha. I was like,
What I'm
oh
hearing is
shit.
that we kind of gotten smoked by a dragon.
Nah. I've done a few dragons in disguise as humans in the past, but this guy was just a human with draconic gifts, of course.
Ugh.
Not so much unlike your own, who's a fucking beast.
Yeah, I've been waiting to
Got
get
body slammed into the water and said, "Square up."
yeah, no,
Maeve says all of combat is the DPS phase.
Yeah, I have to specifically get below hell. I marked it on this goddamn piece of paper. I was like 26 or lower, and I have been waiting sessions to get below that.
Yeah, you haven't gotten that low so far.
Wait,
Here we
what?
are.
So what does that do?
Her class, or not class feature, excuse me, her item ability triggers.
Yeah,
Which-
it's Machine of War, I believe is what it's called.
Yep. Physically cannot gain benefits from holding a shield because she goes into a rampage and becomes a fucking demon. I think it upgrades the dice that you hold to the next the next die above it, so like a D8 to a D10, D10 to D12, etc., etc.
Oh.
It has an additional die. It doesn't up it.
Additional
it just
die.
adds
Gotcha.
an extra.
Yeah.
Oh.
As an additional die to the weapon damage that you're doing, which is fucking crazy for a paladin who already adds smite damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So if only you
Uh,
were rolling like actual dice, I'd love to hear the sound of all the
Oh, the clickety clackities.
It doesn't affect my smites. It's the weapon itself.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
So it has
Oh.
to.
I would not fucking allow that. I love you to death, but I got lines I must draw.
I got a game to balance.
I got a game to play. Yeah. Hey, if I have to make every soldier a fucking Isaac for that, then yeah, I'll be fucking dead. Oh, but good fucking shit. Well done. I hope you guys I hope you enjoyed. We got the first taste of combat. I was like, please, at the end, I was like, Reese, just, you can investigate. If you rolled high enough, I would have allowed you to be like, oh, like, yeah, you don't see anything. But the next best thing would probably be to investigate the man who was on the list of people who was directly connected with the Heralds. But you were in the rampage mode and you kept failing, so I was like, fuck it, we're just going to play this out until you finish. Because we have the two most passive, indecisive people on the team with you. Who love them to death, not that great like at fucking concentrations.
Nope.
She just kind of just was in a mood.
A natural one from Kifley. God.
2 in a
So
row.
funny. Climbs on top of barrels, falls off barrels, fails to intimidate. Oh.
She's young. She's learning.
The duality of D&D. One party rolls very well, other half of the party absolute dog shit.
Yep.
It's like Kipley's on an episode of Jackass or something. She's
Yeah.
For real.
Fair.
She's
Total
gonna pop
fair.
off during this combat. I feel it in my spirit. She's gonna pop
I
off.
pray.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
I pray that one of you does.
It's coming.
Considering how bad those initial rolls were, I'm worried. Also, can you see that weapon, Mammoth?
Yes, I was gonna say I'm not
Perfect.
using D&D Beyond. I was just using it to make it because it's easier. I've been working on a Roll20 like this entire campaign.
Oh shit! I didn't even know.
Yeah. That makes
yeah.
so much sense though. I did make it in your campaign.
Yeah, you
'cause
made it in
the-
the campaign,
for
and
the
I
books.
saw you were updating it too. So I was like, oh yeah, no, cool. That works.
Updating it.
I will add that to Roll20 for you next time.
Okay.
Oh, you hadn't sent me the stats
just-
on the hand, by the way. You
You
told it to me, but you said you were going to send me a card for his.
Right. Yeah, I'll send you the PNG afterwards. I made a bunch of like different little fucking adorable cards for everybody's 4th level abilities.
Nice.
Oh.
Don't worry, Mammoth, yours is still
I
coming.
was gonna
soon.
say I don't know
yeah,
what
don't
mine
worry,
is,
don't
and
worry, don't worry.
I'm like patiently
We
waiting.
are still working yours out. Don't worry, yours is a work
Mhm.
in progress. But yeah, I do
When
have
do we
yours
get to see
already.
the cards?
Yeah. If you guys wanna share amongst yourselves what they all look like, they're little cuties. They're really bad like graphic design wise. They probably made like 15 minutes, but I had fun. But next week, get ready for round 2.
Wait,
we
aren't you on
will.
vacation?
Yes, I'm 90% sure I come back on Friday, so I'm
Oh, okay.
hoping I will be here by nighttime. If not, we can just like postpone it by like another hour, and I just start at
okay.
like 9. I'm 90% sure I'll be back in time. I may be exhausted, but I will still be here because I want to
Well,
see
take
this
care of
room.
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, Reese literally woke up for a nap for this, so I don't want to hear.
Whoa.
We all dedicated to the game. We all dedicated to the game.
We dedicated, but if you're not having a good time, none of us are having a good time.
It is
Speak for yourself.
1:16 in the morning, and I had a fantastic fucking night.
Go to bed. You're so sweet, Dom, but you
That
need
was
rest.
Thank you all so much. I will
Thank
see you
you.
next week.
Great stuff.
Thank
Yeah,
you very
Bye.
much, everyone.
Good night, good
Awesome
night.